Hi, I'm Jory, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am guided to speak on spiritual messages, downloads, and insight I am receiving from divine source, higher dimensional realms, and from my spirit guides. Now, for the messages that are wanting to be received for this particular reading, take what resonates and leave the rest. So now I am feeling guided to shuffle the traditional tarot and see what messages are aligned with this reading. Divine, source, what messages are wanting to be received for this particular reading? As I'm sensing into this spread, I'm feeling this calm wave of energy flowing in and coming through for this reading. Divine, source, now I'm getting full moon And I'm sensing the energy of the full moon, even though this is now the waning gibbous phase that we are currently in. So I'm sensing that there are messages wanting to come through, speaking to the energy of the full moon, that I'm sensing is and has brought this calm energy, this energy of wholeness and fulfillment that I'm sensing that you have stabilized yourself in during the planetary alignment. This energy of the planetary alignment still felt in your body, still being felt, still having an effect on this alignment within you, this groundedness and rootedness within you. So before I turn over any of the cards in this spread, I'm feeling guided to read some messages I channeled and wrote here in my journal. I wrote these messages earlier this morning. So you're having a more expanded perspective about something that is allowing for some growth, for a deeper way of connecting in the root, the center, the core of this deep love. And I'm sensing that the energy I'm channeling into is your energy, or a person's energy that you are deeply connected with, another person. So I'm sensing that this could be a twin flame, a high level soulmate that is so deeply connected to your energy. And as I'm channeling into this message, I'm sensing that this is a twin flame, a high level soulmate that is this person that is deeply connected to you. And I'm sensing that this person wants to open up from a place of greater authenticity instead of from this space of needing to be desirable. And I'm sensing that they are moving from a space, moving in the direction of their soul's desires. So there is a different intention and a different way that this person is opening up, that this person is reaching out and wanting to connect. And I'm sensing that this is coming from a space of this wanting to connect is coming from a space of not wanting to be desirable or wanting to be wanted, but it's coming from this space that is authentic and moving in the direction of soul desires aligned with the highest vibrational timeline of this connection, aligned with the highest vibrational timeline of your spiritual path and soul journey. And I'm sensing ideas, a wave of new ideas coming in with light codes and the integration of higher consciousness within the physical body. So I'm getting that this is a time where light codes are being received in this alignment. And I'm also sensing the crown chakra strongly resonating with this message. And I'm feeling guided to turn over a card here. And I have the Knight of Wands as I turn over this card, speaking to this message of inspired action. Also speaking to the energy behind this inspired action being soul aligned, being an extension and reflection of this deeper alignment, groundedness, and rootedness that you have experienced, that you are experiencing and are continuing to experience as you continue to create the spiritual path and soul journey aligned with your soul desires, your highest vibrational self, your highest vibrational timeline through your heart chakra. And I'm sensing that this is totally opposite from this impulsiveness that came from a space of instability. And instead, you are having this inspired action that is coming from this space of eagerness about what is soul aligned for you, about manifesting and having manifested, continuing to manifest your soul desires and attract and be magnetic for your highest vibrational timeline. And I'm sensing that this has truly been a journey. And I'm feeling guided to speak more to this as the messages continue to come through here. The Knight of Wands, I'm sensing, is strongly resonating with this reading as well, in the sense that this card represents the elements of air and fire. So I'm getting that with this inspired action, this inspired action is coming from a energetic space of liberation. So having being liberated, you are now inspired in the reflection of this liberation. This inspired action is a reflection of this liberation that you have experienced of your mind, body, heart, soul, spirit, in other words. And I'm sensing that the fire element that is also representing this card speaks to the intensity of this liberation. This liberation that I'm sensing is not temporary, but is going to continue to create this inspired action, this movement forward and stepping forward on your spiritual path and soul journey from a soul aligned, authentic space. And this intensity of this liberation, I'm sensing, is something that is deeply felt for the long term, is a part of this long term connection, is another message I'm getting, and a part of how this connection is continuing to be sustainable. And I'm getting the message that both this relationship with yourself that you're having on your spiritual path and soul journey and embodying your higher self and continuing to take steps forward, move forward, create this spiritual path and soul journey through your heart chakra that is your highest vibrational timeline. So not only your relationship with yourself, also your relationship with the blissful relationships that you are manifesting. I'm getting the Ten of Cups for this message. The Ten of Cups might be in the spread. I haven't turned over this card, but I'm sensing this card strongly resonating with this message and might well be in this spread to speak to this aspect of your spiritual path and soul journey where you are aligning with, attracting, and being magnetic for blissful relationships that are reflective of the sustainability, the sustainable, stable, and soul aligned and grounded and rooted high vibrational energy that you are embodying, that you are continuing to step into and exist as on this highest vibrational timeline, your higher self, embodying this most authentic truth and embracing the rare divine love that you incarnated here on earth to experience, to exist as, to embody, to exude, to embrace within yourself. Now, these relationships I'm sensing, including the relationship with this person that is so deeply connected to you, to your soul, I'm sensing this, a part of this chosen community, this chosen family that you are aligned with in this space of embracing your most authentic truth. This person, a part of this, that you identify, or that you within your soul feel deeply, is someone significant on your spiritual path and soul journey. Again, I'm getting twin flame, high level soulmate here. Just how intense and deeply this connection is felt, and how this person is coming up in your in channeling this energy. And I'm also sensing that this person also reflects your inner stability. So this person that I'm sensing coming up in this reading, in this message, that is deeply connected to these shifts and leaps that you are making on your spiritual path and soul journey, is connected to you in such a way in that they are reflecting your inner awakened divine feminine, your inner awakened divine masculine, coming into alignment and grounding in this alignment and sustainable, stable, harmonious connection that is already existing, that you are continuing to build upon, to expand, to grow here. So I'm getting that this person coming through this reading is a soul that strongly reflects this stability within you, this relationship you have with yourself. And I'm sensing that this person deeply connected to your soul in the way of being an expression of your soul, sharing your soul in this way. And again, this twin flame high level soulmate connection. So I'm feeling guided to read more messages I channeled here in my journal, as well as turn over another card here. And I'm sensing that this card is resonating with the messages that I channeled earlier for this message, aligned with this reading. And I'm going to read a message here. So I'm sensing ideas, a wave of new ideas coming in with light codes and the integration of higher consciousness within the physical body, which I'm sensing is affecting you and this person you connect so deeply with, as I've said, in expansion, growth, these new soul aligned ideas I'm sensing, and this groundedness, as well as these ideas, these soul aligned ideas that inform your decision making, this groundedness that is informing your decision making to ensure a soul aligned way and mode of moving forward. And I'm getting that there was a pause to process and receive and allow for these light codes to settle into the body, to activate certain dormant DNA and strands of memory within the body. And this might have looked like a pause in some physical way that looked like stagnation, But divine source, I'm sensing, is coming through to speak to this and call to awareness the energetic shifts and effects of the planetary alignment. Also to confirm some moving forward. And I'm getting the word stream, thought stream. And this being cleared, this thought stream being cleared as higher consciousness flows through the body and causes this glow within you, much like the moon's glow. The moon, again, coming up in this reading, I spoke to earlier, the full moon, the energy of the full moon, though we are now in the waning gibbous phase, I'm sensing the full moon as well as the waning gibbous is being felt at this time, continuing to be felt, and is speaking to this glow that is caused by the clearing of this thought stream within you, much like the moon's glow that is causing this radiance. And I'm also getting this aura and this clearing being evident in your energy field. So I'm getting that this is strongly speaking to the Queen of Swords here and the energy that this card is bringing to this spread. What this card represents here is not only this element of water and air, I'm sensing is also strongly resonating, but this clearing, this energetic clearing that is causing this clearing of your aura, your energetic field, allowing for a radiance, allowing for this glow to exude from your internal world, from your inner alignment, from your open and activated chakras here in this alignment. And I'm sensing that this card resonating also in the ways of you being mentally clear, these new ideas flowing through you. Again, bringing up this card representing the elements of water and air, connecting with this Knight of Wands as well, with the elements of air and fire being represented here. Again, the element of air speaks to both of these cards in this spread, speaks to the liberation that is occurring on an energetic level in the open and activation, the awakening of certain dormant DNA within your body with the integration of these light codes, the clearing of the thought stream for higher consciousness to be fully embodied in your physical body, but not only your physical body, but in your light body, in your spiritual body. And I'm sensing that this Queen of Swords, speaking to the elements of water and air, also speaks to the flow of this stream, speaks to the creative flow that you are currently in, that is so deeply connected to liberation, so deeply connected to these energetic shifts that you are experiencing on an energetic level, on a spiritual level that you are feeling within your body. So I'm feeling guided to turn over another card here, but I'm also getting the message for the Queen of Swords that this clearing also speaks to you clearing your energetic field of what is not aligned with you, you continuing to have this discernment about what is the energy that you are choosing on this path that you are creating. So however this looks for you on the physical plane, you are continuing to create these energetic boundaries. You are continuing to allow your energy to be cleared as you immerse yourself in your own energy, in your meditative state, as you immerse your own energy in these times of you deeply connecting with your soul and feeling guided to do this, and moving with this intuition within you. I'm sensing is also creating this clearing and deeper connection to the higher consciousness that you are connecting with, you embodying divine source in this way. Now I'm feeling guided to turn over one more card as I am going to close this part of the reading and continue to channel further messages. This Temperance card is showing up as I turn over this card, that in the reverse position, which is how this card is showing up, is speaking to self-healing, realignment. So I'm getting that there is a element of healing that is also occurring on the energetic levels of your spiritual path and soul journey, of your experience. And I'm sensing that this is being felt in the body as well. This healing, you healing yourself in, again, you immersing yourself in your own energy, allowing the focus and attention on moving forward in your spiritual path and soul journey by taking this moment and moments in your life to immerse in your own energy. This card representing the element of fire, I'm getting this flame of healing that is this deep love. And I'm getting twin flame coming up here. So this flame of healing that is deeply aligned with this message, deeply aligned with the way that you heal. And I'm getting that this fire element also speaks to the intensity of this love, of the love that you embody, this rare divine love, but also the love that you have for this person you are so deeply connected to, your twin flame, your high level soulmate, who is so much a part of you rising in divine love, you rising on your spiritual path and soul journey, and creating from this space of authenticity, creating from this open and activated heart chakra. And I'm sensing this realignment aspect of this Temperance card in the reverse position, speaking to a shift, the shift that has most recently occurred or is occurring and continuing to be affecting you in aligning further on your spiritual path and soul journey, continuing to align in this stability, which is, I'm sensing, resonating with the Temperance card in the upright position. The Temperance card speaking to this equilibrium, harmony, balance, and I'm sensing inner equilibrium, inner harmony, and this reflecting in this relationship, in this connection, this energetic connection, as well as in every area of your life. And so I'm also getting that there is an element of patience that I was strongly sensing as I opened this reading, this element of calm and tranquility at this point in your spiritual path and soul journey, where you are settling into this stable energy. And I say the word settle not in the sense that you are necessarily not continuing to move forward and expanding and growing, but this settling into a healthy relationship within, and grounding yourself, this long-term nature of this relationship, this stability, this sustainable connection to your soul, to the deep love that you experience, your heart here, this long-term connection to embodying and living your divine purpose in this connection, in this twin flame relationship, in continuing to be magnetic and attractive for relationships that reflect the deeper connection, the soul aligned connection with your most authentic self, with your highest vibrational timeline, with your truth. And I'm sensing you finding deep meaning in this process of opening and activating and being so deeply soul aligned. So I'm getting that this is what this Temperance card is bringing to this spread here, and I'm feeling guided to close the reading here. But before I close the reading, let's take this moment to become aware of our own energy. Breathe in slowly and deeply. And out. Grounding yourself in the present moment. Ground yourself in the present moment.